All right, let's talk about this. I watched the Vice Dark Side of the Ring Brawl for All episode. Am I the only one in here that watched that, or did everybody watch that?
I did
Dev?
not see that. Didn't see it.
Of course. Anyways, let's go back.
But
Dev,
if you want to assign homework. But don't just like, hey, in your free time, did you watch a YouTube show? I didn't watch the YouTube show.
It's not YouTube.
I'm sorry, you've got a busy schedule going on right now.
Dude, look at this fucking thing right here, dude. Put something busy back here, Ted. Look at that. That's
so
wild.
The Brawl
Look
for
how
All.
wild that is.
When you guys, I remember that as a kid. It sucked. It was terrible. It sounded like a good idea.
I loved it.
No, you didn't. Nobody
I did
loved
love it. No, I fucking
so
loved it.
Dull. It was
no,
so
because
dull.
I wanted to see who was real. I wanted to see who was legit.
Yeah. Well, all that build up and that time and effort that they put into certain characters, it just can in 1 second of that first opening round bell, it all went to shit.
Well, in reality, it was a terrible idea. Yeah.
I mean, let's say Bart Gunn, who won it and had just who could arm punch, and it was strong enough. He had shit boxing skills, right? Let's not say he was some kind of fucking master pugilist.
I just remembered. We'll go to this. In the apartments I lived in at the time, we had a Brawl for All for us while this was going on. And the worst part is we had like terrible like boxing gloves because they're for kids. So they're like not legitimate boxing gloves. They're just like cotton. Like underneath was like cotton. And then there was sock and boppers. And so I went pretty far in the tournament because I was bigger, taller, lankier at the time.
And
always round one. But my thing was this, dude. I was like, those little boxing gloves fucking hurt because it was just cotton. So I'm like, I'm gonna bop you the fuck to the wall every time, get them to the wall and keep them there, and it was funny because their heads would just hit the wall on the glove back and forth, just like that. So
I got you.
I don't know if I won the whole thing, but
I got you beat as a kid. We did the exact same thing, but we didn't have boxing gloves. We took pillows and wrapped them around our fists, and that's what we used as pillows. And
damn, so
I remember one time I smoked my brother. He left me an opening, and I felt really bad about it, like afterwards. But I cracked him right in the nose, and he started bleeding from the nose. I smoked him pretty good. So, anyways, the Brawl for All was a horrible idea. If you watch that documentary, so many people got hurt, careers got ruined, exposed. It was a terrible idea. The bottom line is everybody that was participated in that Brawl for All is like, yeah, it was a terrible idea. Bart Gunn should have gotten over. He should have had a left hand as a finisher after that. But they said, no, you're going to fight Butterbean. And anybody who's around our age knows who Butterbean was when we were kids. He was a tough man guy. Yeah, he did a few boxing matches, but he was a tough man guy. He could throw hard punches, and yes, he did have boxing skills. So here comes WrestleMania. Bart gets smoked in, 45 seconds? Not even that?
yeah, super short.
And Bart Gunn's career is ruined. So here we go.
Ted,
Independent wrestling.
Can you play Ted? Ted, can you play There Goes My Hero? There goes my... Thank you.
Then here comes the independent scene after watching a Brawl for All. And what's the first thing an independent wrestlers say?
Let's do it.
Let's have a Brawl for All. Come on.
So stupid.
Get the fuck out of here. Hunter,
So stupid.
if somebody said, Hunter, do you want to be in a Brawl for All? What would you say?
And I don't like getting punched in the face. Fuck that.
There's a reason we're in a worked sport, okay? We're in a performing, mutually agreed upon outcome. And it's so funny because you hear a lot of people, yeah, let's do a Brawl for All. And it's like, you know how many people would get exposed? The exact same thing. You know how many strikers in independent wrestling, technical strikers, would get very, very exposed? If you're trying to be the toughest guy in independent wrestling, yeah, you're on the wrong business. Cool. So Hunter lives in the ghetto.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, fuck.
It's hot in here, guys.
Hide it. Hide the shit.
Wow, dude.
But
You're bad.
yeah, man, that was It's so funny just hearing the tweets though of like people like, oh, let's do a brawl for all, and it's like, man, come on, dude, like get the fuck out of here.
So here's the thing: you got all these guys that's going to lose their credibility. But okay, I'm not going to say that I couldn't last in a fight. But look how many boxers are out there that's got brain damage now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't want that shit. You know, I already get hit enough in the head by you half the time when we're wrestling, so I'm gonna have some sort of brain damage. I'm just kidding.
He's a shooter.
He's a shooter.
I already shit my pants once in the ring. I don't need to get knocked out and shit my pants at the same time.
Exactly. And that shit scares me, man. Like that concussion syndrome and stuff like I had a concussion playing football when I was in high school, and that was worse enough. You know, like damn that. I don't want any brain damage.
I've been in
Quit wrestling. What are you doing?
Or right.
Or Hunter.
Just tuck your chin.
Exactly.
All right, I gotta go, guys. This is good chat tonight.
But I got into fights as a kid when I had no idea how to fight. It was basically just kind of like, do what you got to do. And I'll say, man, I probably lost more fights than I won. And then and now that I have gone to like training and I've learned how to like box and do Muay Thai, but I'm not a fighter at all. I've gotten humbled so many times at the gym. I've gone up against guys that are amateur boxers, MMA fighters, and it's just like, yeah, I'm in survival mode. So there's no way I would be like, yeah, let's do a brawl for all. It's like, nah, dog. Like, I know where I'm at. I know my toughness ability.